right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to Yakim, who go out throughout the four corners of the earth. Pushing this truth in all sincerity and risking your life, putting your life on the line to do so. It's the brother Tawab Ash from the Great Millstone Northwest Camp. Just coming back with another lesson, and just an update really, because I try to keep this in mind and keep this in the spirit at all times, and it's always good to update it when some new stuff happens. So this will be an update on 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and Matthew chapter 24. Right, because he speaks about the signs, right? He said wars and rumors of wars. You still have that going on, right? Between you have Assyria. In Assyria, you have Turkey, at Aleppo, ready to mess some things up right now as we speak. You have troops all over the world, man, ready to go to war. And all it's going to take is an executive order, and we'll be in a war. And I believe, we believe here in Great Millstone and judging through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai and these scriptures and, prophecies that are being fulfilled and the signs that are being shown, we believe that, we're living in the days of World War III, the War of Armageddon, that shall take place in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, right? We believe we're in those times, because if you look around, the wars escalate quickly. They get put out, the fire gets put out quickly, but it escalates real fast. And it escalates real fast because everybody got power, so they can speak with their nuts, meaning they have nuclear technology, ICBM missiles, right, which are prophesied in the scriptures to take out Babylon the Great, which we know through the spirit is America, right? Because America is spiritually Egypt, Rome, Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, right? So with this war going on, right, you still have uproars of the people, right? The scriptures in 2nd Esdras 6, it talks about the uproars of the people in place to place. So, right now you have Chile is a major protest. You have Bolivia, Chile, Bolivia, France, right? Still pissed off about their reform of their retirement plans. You had America tried to get, I think it was Brazil, involved in the coup, as well as one of the islands, Cuba maybe, right? They're trying to get them involved in all the coups going on in South and Central America, because that's what's happening. Esau's making his move down there, right? He's getting all of the indigenous people out of power and putting his puppets in place, whether they're indigenous or a heathen, meaning not of the nation of Israel. If he puts somebody in there besides an Israelite, he has the power to tell that demon, that heathen, to do whatever the hell he wants them to do without them fighting back. Whereas somebody of those people isn't going to want to hurt their own people. So if they get somebody in there who doesn't care about the people, who's infatuated with monies, and mirth, it'll be easier for them to take over. So you have all of these uproars of the people, right? And in Matthews it says there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. And you have those earthquakes going on, right? You had a major earthquake in Jamaica and the Caribbean, right? And they're on a tsunami watch, and that might not be the end of the earthquakes, right? That was a 9.6, 9.8 magnitude, so that's a major earthquake. And you had the same thing in Turkey, right? You had the same thing in the Philippines. Right, you had a huge volcano blow followed with some earthquakes. So, hey man, the Lord's speaking, right? And It's all about, are you awake enough to listen to what he's trying to teach? And what he's teaching is that, hey man, these prophecies are being fulfilled, and it's time to get right with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakwadash, before you get destroyed in America. Right? The warning is being put out just as it was in the days of Noah. And as the scriptures say, as in the days of Noah, people are giving in marriage, right? You got all this marriage talk. All right, I was just speaking with a female who's going to a wedding yesterday. All right, you have all these parties going on. You got the Super Bowl parties going today. Everybody getting ready to do their Super Bowl thing. You know what I'm saying? Chips and dips, hot wings, and whatever the fuck. Bacon wrapped everything. Because Esau's a damn devil. All right, so, you know, there's plenty of mirth going on throughout the world. And you have all these people just living it up. Which is good, man. Live it up. Because this is your last go-round. For a lot of you. For Esau, you got this plus 1,000 years, man. You better enjoy it. Because you ain't going to be able to enjoy the kingdom like that. It ain't going to be that. It ain't going to be fun like that. You know, it's going to be all about that work, man. You're going to be working hard, bruh. Like we did for your kingdom. You remember those days when we built your kingdom up and you didn't have to do shit but sit on the porch drinking mint juleps and fucking our wives and shit? Yeah, man. Get used to that feeling, because that's coming back to you times 2. Right? The Lord ain't playing. He's not playing at all. And his word does not go back to him void. So whatever he said he's going to do, he definitely going to do that. So you have wars, rumors of wars, uproars of the people, civil unrest. You have earthquakes in diverse places. And you have the Lord visiting the earth via the chariots. So there's a lot more sightings going on worldwide of these chariots, these unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAPs, right? And whatever you want to call them, those are how the angels of the Most High Yahweh travel. That's how they get from place to place. And those chariots are coming back and reporting to the Lord, and they're about to start judging this place. So when they start to judge this place, you're gonna start to see more and more destruction, just as you have been seeing. All right. 2nd Ezra 15 and 13 gets into how the plagues of Egypt are gonna come back, and here we go. You got this major epidemic going on, pandemic, and who knows if it's fake, like H1N1, right? These companies own the vaccines. The CDC makes the vaccines. So when they create something like H1N1, or they create something like SARS, or they create something like this new virus, which the coronavirus is very old. They just found ways to manipulate it to make it stronger, and they'll change it up a little bit. So now that they've done that successfully, now the scare is everybody wants a vaccine, right? And who's got the vaccine? The same people that created that disease, the CDC. Same people that make the vaccines, man. It's crazy. It's a racketeer, right? It has nothing to do with righteousness, right? And that's why this devil's got to be taken out of power, and the true people, the true men of Israel, have to be put back into power. And the true leader of those men of that power is going to be Yahweh Shai, who was set up to rule by Yahweh, the great powerful creator of all things, who are blessed to be able to serve. So, just a quick update, man. There's still earthquakes happening. There's still wars and rumors of wars. There's still uprises of the people. There's still sightings of what they call UFOs or UAPs. All right, it's still going on the daily. So, all we got to do is, continue to report, continue to observe, right? Observe and report. We got to be spiritual mall cops. You know what I'm saying? Observe and report that business. But in all reality, in all truth, that's our job, man. To stay on the grind and keep watching the news and finding out things like the CDC owns, most of these vaccines that are being put out, and they're creating a lot of these diseases. Man, if you don't do your research, you ain't gonna know that. Like the CDC is who protects us. You're gonna be one of them damn idiots walking around dumb, deaf, and blind. And Thawadi al-Bashim Yahushai, he woke us up enough to at least be able to do some research and find out if the things that are being told to us are true or false. And I didn't want to make this too long. Just want to jump in here. Quick update. Hey man, the riots and uproars of the people are still happening. Earthquakes are still happening. You had that major earthquake in Jamaica just last week, and the Lord is going to continue to bring His judgment to this place known as Babylon the Great. So with that, I'm gonna wrap this up and say Shalom.